What's up? So I put a questionnaire on my Instagram and a lot of people said they wanted a makeup tutorial slash makeup that I use. So it's kind of both. This is what the makeup will look like after, so stay tuned. So I've been using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer and I really like it. You just put it on a little sponge and rub it around. I do like, and it's a good price point. It is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage up to 24 hours foundation in light beige, and this works pretty good after I put my powder on. If you don't use powder, I would go lighter because this is a little darker, but since I use powder it works out. So this foundation I feel like has a really good full coverage for the price. So I bought a new brush and this is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and I really like it. It's like a lot more spreadable than this one. This is like a foundation brush, but I like this one a lot better. And then sometimes I will wet my sponge and do it with a sponge. So I put this all over my face and I'll do that and show y'all. Alright, so that's done. And I know a lot of people don't like using a brush because it does leave the like brush marks. But once you like rub it in, like it took me a while to rub it in, but once you do that, they go away. And I feel like it just keeps a lot more things cleaner. And it's easier when you're traveling to take a brush rather than taking a sponge and going to wet it. Okay, now that I have my foundation on, I'll do concealer. And I do use the Tarte Shape Tape in color 12N, which is fair neutral. And I do like it a lot. For the summer, I bought the Hydrating Cameo Concealer. And I like it really just as well, but I still have some of this left, so I'm just using it. And this is like my summer color. So I'll just put it right there, and then sometimes I'll put some right here. Okay. And I don't use this concealer for concealing acne. This is like a lighter color to kind of like make your face look like it has. Alright, now that that's done, I'll go to the powder. And sometimes I use the Airspun powder, translucent powder. But recently I bought this, the Fit Me pressed powder. This is the matte and the poreless one, so normal to oily. And I really like that because I like a matte finish for my powder. So you just put it all over your face. I like to do my foundation, liquid foundation, and then do my powder, so it has time to sit on it. And then if you want to add more after you're finished with your makeup or whatever, or if you want to put, if you're doing a heavy eyeshadow and you want to put some powder up under here so you can wipe it away after you finish your eyeshadow, you can do that too. But I just like to do that so I go ahead and get it out of the way, because sometimes when I don't, I end up forgetting. And I feel like that is what really like keeps your makeup on all day. So after that, then I will go and do bronzer. And my favorite bronzer, I've been using it like forever. I actually went back and watched my old makeup tutorial on my YouTube, and I was using it then. It was that and the Better Than Sex mascara. I think that, oh, and the blush was like the same. So that was kind of funny. But this is the NYX matte bronzer and it's in color Deep Tan. I love it because it doesn't have like a shimmer. So it's like just literally a matte. It's this, and I put it here and around the face and down like that. So I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so I'm done with that, and as you can tell, I like to get it a lot in the hairline because I feel like when people don't do that, it makes it seem like you can tell you have bronzer on. So I really like to do that. And so now we'll go on to the blush. I use the CoverGirl Cheekers. I'm not sure the color, but it's just like a really pink blush. But with the blush, I use this brush. It's a big one. A lot of people use a smaller one, but I feel like it's easier to blend out with this. So I'll show you all how to do that. Done. Sometimes I do go back at the end of my routine and add a little bit more blush. So next I will do eyeshadow, and typically I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes for myself, but I've been using the Morphe palette. I got this on sale for, I think it was $18 at Ulta, and I've been liking it a lot. So I've been using this, and then my travel eyeshadow go-to is, or if you're not like a huge eyeshadow person but you want to try to start getting into it, Naked Basics palette, and it's teeny tiny. You can take it on trips and everything. I've probably had this so long, but I really do like it. But the rest of these I love. They're good for blending and they're good for a basic start doing makeup and try it out. But I think this is like maybe $22, $25 at Ulta, but it is worth it because it lasts you a really long time. And a lot of eyeshadow palettes don't have every single color you want. So then you have 3 or 4 different eyeshadow palettes, but that one has like everything for a basic. So I'm not going to be using that one, but I just wanted to show you all that. I'm going to be using the Morphe one. Looks like this. And this one says it's called the Bronze Mocha 25B Artistry Palette. So I'll typically use these 3 colors for the base. So that's what I'll do, and I'll show y'all. And I use the other end to my Bare Minerals bronzer brush. After I do that, that's kind of just like a powder on the eye to get started. It's like your basic, and then you build off of that. But after that, I use my Morphe brushes. It comes with this cute little bag, and I got the smaller brushes. So typically I wouldn't get bigger brushes because I have like my favorite ones. But the eyeshadow brushes are really good. I really do like these, and it's good to have a matching set, in my opinion. So I will go and do like a orangey color because that's more my tone. So I use this one a really good bit. I'll use this one, or maybe that one, or that one. But I've been using this one, and then I'll use this color to blend it with and make it more of a brown tone. Just for an everyday eyeshadow is what I do. So I'm using that orangish color. And I'll go right there at the crease. Go in with the brown color, like I said, like this one, and then do it at the bottom. Colors mixed together, and then go down here at the bottom. I feel like it kind of pulls your eyeshadow down to the, that's basically it on the eyeshadow. I keep it on a daily. I keep it just a matte shadow, which I really like. Not too big on a glitter, but if I'm doing a special occasion, I'll do a glitter. The next I'm gonna do highlight, and I have the Tarte To Go Highlight Pro palette, and it smells so good. And I use both of these colors mixed together, and then I don't ever really use this. Sometimes if I'm going on a trip and I have limited space, then I will take just this, and then I'll use this as my eyeshadow. So I'll have a shimmer shadow and then use this as a brown. So that is another good like plus on what you can do if you travel a lot. Typically right now I haven't been traveling at all though because of COVID, other to see my parents and family, but So I use this, it's a contour blush brush, smaller blush brushes. But I like this for a highlight and I like a bigger blush brush. That's hard to say. I mix them both together and I just put it right here. So next, I will do my setting spray. I like to do setting spray before I do my mascara because typically it makes my mascara go up under my eye because I don't use waterproof. So I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. It's my favorite. It smells good. I do like the Tarte Misting something. It smells like watermelon, but I use this for my brides. But I'll spray this, and I do feel like this is a necessity like now because of wearing a mask. I used to not spray this every day, but I spray this every single day because if not, my makeup like right here on my nose will come off and I'll look like crazy. So I will spray a pretty good bit. So I had to spray a generous amount and then start fanning because I feel like it just makes my face like soaked. Wipe all of the foundation off of my lips. Like I've been using Vaseline. I use this a lot like on a daily basis, but since we've been wearing masks and I haven't really been doing anything, I'll just use this as like a lip gloss, and it's a cheap way and it keeps your lips hydrated. You can do this or you can do chapstick, but I feel like you get more uses out of this. I have little travel ones too that has a tint like for just your lips. This is the small one that I use, but then some days I'll wear eyeliner, which is brown eyeliner, and I'll wear it to about like here, and I just barely fade it in. Next is mascara, and my favorite one of all times is Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Love it. I've been using it probably for about like 5 years now, and their tubes last you a really long time. The Lashtopia from Bare Minerals I think is a really good dupe too. We sell this at the place that I work at, so I got this too. So I'll typically do this and then I'll put this over it because I think it's a darker black, so I like it. Minerals is like a pretty good bit cheaper. They had a holiday special, so you got 2 for $24. Typically you only get 1 for Better Than Sex, but I'll put this on and then I'll show you. I'm gonna add the Bare Minerals. Alright, so that just makes your lashes a little darker, which I really like because I have darker eyebrows. Speaking of eyebrows, I do a gel and I brush them, but I'll use this little brush. Or you can just use an old mascara spoolie if you want to clean it, if you have a thicker spoolie like this. Or you can order just mascara spoolies on Amazon. Use it like that. See how much better it looks? Okay, after I do that, I will go back in with the brow gel and just kind of keep them in place. And that's it. That is my routine and I am done. So it doesn't really take that long if I wasn't talking. I would say maybe about from start to finish around 12-13 minutes. I hope that helps everybody and answer everybody's questions about what makeup I use. The routine that I do, I feel like it works really well and it looks good. It doesn't look like you have a ton of makeup on, but it does look like you spent a little bit of time. And I was going to say, if you don't wear eyeshadow, you don't have to wear eyeshadow. This is what works best for me, so I just wanted to clarify that. So if you're about to throw away your mascara wand and your mascara tube, I found this website that you can mail it to, and I think it's free mailing. They'll pay for you to mail your old mascara wands to them that they use for like animals, trying to get stuff out of animals' hair and stuff like that. They use old mascara wands, but you have to clean them before you send them in. But I think that's a really good way to reuse stuff that we just throw in the trash. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that everything that I said can come useful for everyone. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I really like doing this because I like to show off the different makeups that I use, because I do tend to try different makeups just for the fun of it. So if you want to see more of this, you can follow my page, Hair by C. Scott, on Instagram, and I have a Facebook page. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps.